In this video, I'm going to show you how to start working with the ultimate tic-tac-toe game engine and bot API. First, you have to grab the bot API from the link below. After you have it, you will have a folder called Ultimate Tic-Tac-Toe, which will contain 3 folders: engine, samples, and scratch interface. You won't use this one, but it comes with a starter's guide, which is very recommended to use, so please do use it, read it. It's very helpful. Let's start with seeing the engine and how it works. The engine is basically an HTML file which you open in Chrome or your favorite browser. What it actually does, it pretty much runs the game. It manages who wins, it sends the request to the bots. Anything is done using the engine. You have a place for the first bot, the second bot, you have the board, the arena actually, and debug tools, start and step. Let's see how we work with the random bot. Random bot is the sample of a bot that calculates all the possible, which means legal moves, and performs one of them without thinking, basically randomly. Let's go to the samples folder, Python, random bot. Port number, let's choose 8085. And let's run another bot on 8086. Now let's connect to them. The port of bot number 1 will be 8085. Python random bot, okay, it got that. And 8086. It's also a Python random bot. Now, let's start a game and see how it runs. You can see each of the bots places their marker in a random square, basically, of the available. Here you see X has captured a board, also O's. You can see that the O has won because it captured that board, and that board in a column. Now let's start the game again, but now in debug mode. Debug mode helps you to debug your bot, find where it goes wrong by running the game step by step. Let's reconnect to them. I'll explain why it's important to do that later. Now let's start. The blue Python random bot has made his move. He placed the marker here. That means that the next Python bot, assuming the random bot makes only legal moves, they will play here. Let's press step. There. They play in that board, the second board. Now the next step, you can guess that the random bot will play here, in the 9th. And you can see every time we press step, one turn is done by any of the bots. And it goes on and on and on and on. Okay, now let's see how we use the bot API and how we communicate with the game engine. So, let's open a new file, call it new randombot.py. We'll open it using code, let's say. Let's see how we work with the bot API using the SampleBot.py. It contains the basic code we have to basically copy and paste to communicate with the engine. I will now explain it. Import bot API just imports the module of the bot API, which is here. Port number will define the port number used by your bot. If you signed up to the competition, you should have gotten a port number, so just put it here. I will use now 8085. You have two functions, handleInfo and handleTurn. HandleInfo should return the bot's name. Here it's sample Python bot. In the random bot, it was random Python bot. There it is here, Python random bot. And it's returned the bot name, and it's returned in the sendInfo function. Now the handleInfo function is used not only for reporting the name of the bot, but also to initialize the board, to reset variables, and so and so. Another function you have to define is handleTurn. It accepts the opponent's move and returns your move. We'll see how it works, what is EE and how you get the opponent's move, but this will be covered later. Then the function that actually powers up the bot, bot.api.startBot, and it receives three arguments. First is the handleTurn function, second is handleInfo, third is your port number. A function, another function, and an integer. Now let's see how you receive the opponent's move. Opponent's move is represented using two letters of the English alphabet. Let's go back to the game board and see how the squares and boards are marked. We assume that the left up board is called A. Wait. Nope, I don't like this one. Kinda better. So A, that one is B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and I. If you forget how to represent the boards, it's in your starter's guide. Right here. You have it here. Similarly to the boards, every small square is represented in the same way. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and I. Of course, capital letters. That's basically it. So now we're returning to our Python code. The handleTurn receives a string which is two letters. For example, AH, meaning the opponent has played in board A in square H. That one. That's basically the argument, and you return your move in the same way. Board character and square character. EE means board E, square E, exactly in the center. Okay. The opponent's move, it's important to know and remember that it's the only information you get from the engine. Storing the board data in your own, in an array or a matrix is your total responsibility. The game engine does not do it for you. The next video I'll show you how to really program your first random bot. We'll be back soon.